On any given night, there are more than 1,700 people living on the streets in Lane County. Welcome to Comcast Newsmakers. I'm Ken Ackerman. Joining us right now is Jon Ruiz. He is the city manager of the city of Eugene. Thanks so much for being with us.
Thanks, Ken. I appreciate being here.
You know, we were talking, and you have a goal to get the number of at least youths under the age of 18 of that 1,700 number off the streets entirely.
Yeah, absolutely. What we have found is that there are approximately 100 youth here and around Eugene in the metro area every night on the street. And so we've started a 15th night initiative to try to figure out how to provide safe and affordable places for those youth to be.
And 15th night is an important night, you found out in research.
It's a critical night. It turns out that if a youth is on the streets for more than 14 consecutive nights, there's an 80% chance they'll become chronically homeless. So it's key as a community, if we can do something to interrupt that path and that trajectory and actually interrupt that 15th night, that's a win for us and for them as well.
All right, now we're down to a little over 16. Once we get that problem solved, 1,600 a night. What programs? I know you have one like a Dignity Village, which is Portland's version. Yours is called Opportunity Village.
It is, and Eugene has been in dealing with homelessness really since the 1940s and have done a lot of things. Opportunity Village is one more in our piloting and experimenting and trying to deal with a very difficult, complex challenge. And what Opportunity Village is, we set it up about a year ago. It's on a piece of city land. There's a nonprofit organization that was formed. And what they are able to do is manage up to 30 people coming off of the streets, putting them into housing. Somebody came up with this idea of a Conestoga hut house. And what that is it's safe, it's secure, the area is fenced off. They form their own CCRs. There's no drinking, there's no alcohol on the site. And they come together as a small community, and the purpose really is to provide a safe place for which they can then transition to a different lifestyle. And so there's 30 that are maximum capacity, but there have been over 40 people that have gone through that in less than a year.
So it's working. People are moving out of that once
they're
in it. Okay.
Right, and part of what they do is they try to bring some other services in and try to meet their needs directly, whether it's employment or move them into permanent housing or whatever type of social services would help. The objective is to give them that safe place, help them transition to someplace else.
And it's not in a city park in the middle of Eugene.
It's not in a city park. It's actually in a semi-industrial area. We were very careful in selecting it. We know that residential areas, park areas, it's difficult for people to accept these kinds of things right now, and so we're very conscious about trying to put them in places that will work for all of us.
All right. You have a veterans housing project which is near and dear to your heart.
You're
a veteran.
I am. And the Veterans Housing Project was started by 4 of us in the community a couple years ago, and really the purpose is to provide safe, secure, and affordable housing for veterans and their families that are returning from overseas. What we have found is most veterans integrate into the community just fine, but there are some that find themselves in difficult situations. They may be unemployed, underemployed, starting a small family, struggling with some big bills, and if we can provide for up to 2 years worth of housing at a very affordable rate, gives them a chance to get their feet on the ground and get into the community.
So you rehab current homes. You've already done your 5th and 6th home. Your goal is 25, and then you can do 1 a year. It's a great program. We appreciate you stopping by Comcast Newsmakers.
Yeah, you bet.
Appreciate it, Jon Ruiz. Thank you very much. And we want to thank you for being here as well from the campus of the University of Oregon. I'm Ken Ackerman. Make it a great day.